What's going on, people? It's True Boxing here. I'm back with another video. We're going to talk boxing because I am inspired to talk boxing at 4:10 in the morning. So I'm just going to talk to y'all about it. Okay, we're going to talk about the acquisition of the two highest shareholders of Golden Boy. One, I can't remember their names because I'm, driving and shit. But one owned 20%. You can Google this shit. One owned 12%. They, Oscar De La Hoya has bought back the shares in this company. Now, the reason why they sold the shares in this company, because I noticed a lot of boxing channels ain't talking about this. Golden Boy Promotions has not turned a profit. The initial investment of those two companies that invested into Golden Boy in 2008, they have yet to recoup a profit. They've just broken even. So they sold the company because they want to get rid of it because it's not worth shit. That's what I was trying to tell a person on here. You can't buy shares. You can't buy your shares back if the person that owns them is not willing to sell them, unless you're trying to do a hostile takeover. I don't feel like explaining a hostile takeover, how this shit work. If you don't understand, Google the shit. You'll understand it, because I ain't got time to explain that shit. But basically, the point being, Golden Boy is not making money like people think. It didn't make those stockholders. They sold the stock back because they weren't making any money. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe my understanding, I believe Richard Schaefer, the investment banker, built Golden Boy, and Oscar De La Hoya is just a fucking figurehead. He's like the Jordan to Jordan brand. Like Jordan didn't make of course Jordan brand built Nike, but he didn't necessarily build it. You get what I'm saying? Like he didn't do the paperwork. He's the figurehead of the brand. So maybe he'll do something. Some people think Al Haymon is bad for boxing. I personally think Al Haymon is good for boxing because he's getting fighters who would never ever get a shot at certain fighters or get TV dates. He's giving them opportunity to feed their families and to shine and to put on great fights and to basically, he's giving them that shot. And I can give you several occasions of fighters who may or may not have got that break because they came up differently or didn't have the connections. Who would have thought Collazo would have knocked out Ortiz? You hear what I'm saying? Who would have thought Collazo would have got a shot at Khan? Never would have happened. That's Al Haymon. Giving him a shot. Who would have thought Lucas Matisse and John Molina Jr. would have turned out to be the fighter that it was? Nobody. I sure as hell didn't. After seeing John Molina get his ass whooped by DeMarco the way he did, I would have never thought it would have went that way. But he gave him a shot and he seized the moment. Carpe diem. Seize the day, live life till its fullest. I'm getting philosophical at fucking 4:13 in the morning. Get fire on these bitches. But he gave him the opportunity. Seize the day. Live life to its fullest. Show what you're made of. And that's what he did. Who would have thought, I was totally wrong. Video's still up. I ain't like some of these boxing channels. I ain't saying no name. Blood. Who take videos down and shit when they wrong. Or, hey, I was wrong. I thought Broner was going to beat McDonough. McDonough won. But who would have thought that fight went like that? I was very few in the community that thought that fight was going to go the way it did. You know what I'm saying? That was a good fight. Now, he did give you the bullshit Garcia-Soka, but he gave you Garcia-Lucas Matisse, and that was a fucking good fight, even when y'all thought he was going to duck Lucas Matisse. I knew he wasn't going to duck him, and I knew he was going to beat him. So, he gives you good fights, and I think he's good for boxing because he's getting fighters TV dates. He's getting them paid for what they're worth, which I don't understand about this sport and what Floyd touched on about. Y'all really don't understand how much money is being generated. If I told you motherfuckers right now, take the highest paid basketball player in the NBA, whatever he makes salary from the sport. What if I told you that whatever he makes, he's compared to what he's generating that team through merchandise, ticket sales, what have you, he's underpaid. What if let's say I don't know what the NBA salary cap is, but let's say it's $40 million a season, and I know it's not that. But let's say LeBron made $40 million a season for Cleveland Cavaliers. Do you realize that even still, from the sponsor the ad dollars he's bringing in, the merchandise and the tickets, he is underpaid. It's hard. I know it's hard to believe that because I said $40 million. So you got to realize that. To me, it seems like, is this a motherfucking possum? Yo, come on, dog, man. It's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. You out here chasing bitches. You even get your ass home. But anyway, train of thought. It's inconceivable to think that he's underpaid. But that's how it is in boxing. See, people think that You know, you don't know what these networks are generating. The NBCs, the CBSs. That's what I told some dumbass about. They were saying, you know, Showtime's losing money. Nobody writes a check like that they can't recoup from. That's stupid. Or write clauses to get out of it. So he's trying to get him back on network TV because that's where all the money is. Advertise. Think about the Super Bowl. The reason why the Super Bowl, it ain't free. Nothing in life is free. They can charge these motherfuckers $10 million for a 30-second commercial. That's where the money is. So Al Haymon is trying to get back on network television, and that's a great thing. He's getting fighters who would never get seen. For prime example, Broner and Emmanuel Taylor. He seized the day. Even though he lost that fight, but he didn't lose because I'm pretty sure he guaranteed and earned another TV day, which is another chance to show and prove, which is another payday, which is another chance to feed his family and get closer to a championship or do something great in the sport. So I don't have an issue with that as far as Al Haymon. We touched on that, so we got on Al Haymon. We talked about Golden Boy fucking being broke and shit. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. We're going to talk about Manny Pacquiao because we got boxing channels in the YouTube community that's too scared to go where I'm fucking finna go with this motherfucker, and they don't want to lose their core subscriber base. And I don't care because I do videos like once every 3 months, and I don't give a fuck because I don't get AdSense. And you know, I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. If I was getting paid, nigga, I'd be doing way more videos. But you know, I'm just gonna go here because they get AdSense and they don't want to use their core fan base. Manny Pacquiao is stuck in the 147-pound division. He's going back to 140. You know why he's going back to 140? Because it's safe there. Because most of the competition is about to leave 140 and go to 147. And then you got the new 135-pounders and 30-pounders like Mikey Garcia, who are about to move up, and the Terrence Crawford, who are about to move up and fill this void. And they're not real 140-pounders. They want people say, well, Manny Pacquiao's a small 140-pounder and he only went to 47 for the money. And shit, there's a lot of motherfuckers that do that. Hell, Tim Bradley ain't a real 147-pounder by real standards. Hell, Devin Alexander's not a real 147-pounder by standards. Floyd Mayweather's not a real 147-pounder by welterweight standards. But they're not going back down to 140 to escape fucking fights. We're talking about fights that are realistically, and the reality is, it ain't just Top Rank, it's everybody wants to keep the money in-house. Why we want to split the motherfucking pie? I'm not splitting the pie with these motherfuckers if I ain't got to. I can put it out there, yeah, I want the fight, because you people say, well, what's realistically possible? Well, Kell Brook, Pacquiao is realistically possible. That could happen. Kell Brook is managed by who? I can't think of my man's name in the UK, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Put it down in the location. He managed a lot of motherfuckers over there. Hearns or whatever. So, you know, that fight could realistically happen. That's a realistic champion. You can grab that IBF motherfucking strap. You'll have a WBA strap, IBF strap. Now you can try to leverage Floyd. Let's winner take all. You feed me for pound supremacy. I got the WBA strap. I got the IBF strap. You got the WBC strap. You got the I'm scratch that. He got the WL. You got the WBA strap. We can fight for pound supremacy at number one and undisputed welterweight. You telling me that can't fucking happen? That can't. You made a contract with Algeria, but you can't make a contract with motherfucking Kell Brook? You telling me he wouldn't take that fight? Bullshit. He's going to 140 to escape the division. Maybe, but I ain't got a problem with that because he can go to 140 and really win an actual title because that IBO title was some bullshit. It's a world title, but it's bullshit. It's not a major title. So, you know, he's going down there to escape the real competition. I thought Golden Boy and Top Rank were supposed to be working together. What happened to that? To me, it's clear as day. I see the power moves that be. Mikey Garcia is getting this fight with Manny Pacquiao. He's going to get that fight. And we're going to praise him because we're going to say, man, Garcia. And Garcia's a good fighter. I fucks with not Danny, but what's the motherfucking name? Mikey Garcia. I fucks with him. I think I think his chin is questionable because he gets knocked down often. But that's the only fight I'm with. I'm not too big on Terrence Crawford. I think he's a good fighter. I don't think he's as good as people try to make him seem. But that's the reality. He's fucking ducking. He wants to avoid the 147 division. All them fighters, you got Porter, you got he's avoiding it. Okay, let's say he can't get the fight with the Al Haymon fighters. What about Oscar's fighters? What about Kell Brook? That Kell Brook fight can happen. Amir Khan wants you. Amir Khan is talking crazy dumb shit, saying he's stronger, he better boxer, he faster, he used to whoop your ass in sparring. Get fire on these bitches. I'm gonna keep it real, cause I ain't only got like 700 followers, so I ain't got no motherfucking fan base that I gotta worry about like these other boxing channels. I don't give a fuck. Get fire on these bitches. I can keep it real with you motherfuckers. Manny Pacquiao's ducking 140-pound division, and that's the reality. Let's get to Floyd Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather should fight Kell Brook next. Fuck it. Fuck it. To me, I believe Floyd is gonna fight. Because he's the money man. He like making money. So he's going to fight two fighters, more than likely like not Sean Porter, but Kell Brook and Amir Khan. I can see those two fights being very, very viable for Floyd. And then he's going to go after Manny, I believe, for this 50-0. People don't realize, people keep saying the fight has lost its luster. It has not. This is $100 million fight regardless, long as neither one of them loses. Matter of fact, I truly believe they can lose. As long as they come back and win the next fight, it don't matter. Brandon Rio's fight with Manny Pacquiao showed to me that this fight is still going to be a $100 million fight. When Manny got his ass put to sleep, Rockabye Baby, Keisha style, motherfucking New Jack City, Rockabye Baby his ass. Everybody was done. It was beautiful because the Pactars were going and it was just peace. And then all of a sudden he came back and fought Rios, and they were trying to, like they doing with the Algieri fight, oh, Rios is a threat because Pacquiao got knocked out. He can be a threat. He's scary. Ooh. And then when he whooped him, everybody knew he was going to beat him. Then they came back, he was a punching bag, just like Algieri. Pacquiao just put it out on the fucking news. I got to talk about this shit. Get fire on these bitches. Pacquiao put it out and said, this fight ain't going past 6 rounds. I just don't see the point of this going 12 rounds. That shows you what he thinks of Algieri, you motherfuckers. Freddie Rose said we got better sparring partners. This shows you what they think of Algieri. But all you motherfuckers talking about this is a tough fight. It's not. I'm on record today. I don't know what today is. It's like October 17th. He is going to destroy Algieri. It won't be close. To me, if he loses more than 3 rounds, this is a failure, Manny. Manny is going to beat the shit out of him. He's going to out-jab him. I see it. Manny height is going to work to his advantage. He's going to be hitting him with short shots. He go mid-range. He's going to beat him to the punch. I see it. I got a crystal ball. I see this shit. So watch when he beats him. The Pactars are going to go crazy. Look at this. Look at the great Manny. He beat the slickster. I'm telling you, I see what's going to happen. But I'm on 10 right now. I just got to work. I'm on 10. I'm finna go eat a bowl of cereal. Go to sleep. But that's just my, talk boxing. I'm going to upload this video. But that's just the reality. He's ducking the 147-pound division, man. Fuck Bob Arum, man. Do what Cotto did. Come on, Manny. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Do what fucking Cotto did. Just say, I'm going to work with Arum, but we're going to get these fights because I got to get these motherfuckers out of here. But no, we want to fight 140-pounders who are really 135 and 30-pounders that we're bigger than. So, of course, the knockouts are going to come because, shit, these are small fighters. But True Boxing, rate, comment, subscribe, unsubscribe. I don't give a shit because I don't even really be on here like that. You feel me? Peace.